Hey, hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and all of these concerns over censorship keep continuing. And, well, considering what has been happening in a lot of countries, well, the US is having this issue in the state of Mississippi. So there is a lot at play here. So, Blue Sky, yeah, I don't like Blue Sky, but it serves its purpose. It's just a containment for all Twitter and Tumblr, which I'm okay with that, to be honest. And don't want that to disappear. I dislike the place, but I don't want it to disappear because it's a containment. But we have seen this stuff happening when it comes to, oh, protect the children. It never is because of that. It's to censor the adults. If they claim that they want to protect the children, it's because they want to censor adults, cripple adults, control adults. And Bluesky released a statement because Mississippi is also enacting the ID verification for the internet access. And this is what Bluesky did. Bluesky blocks Mississippi under new age verification law. So Bluesky will block access from Mississippi's IP addresses in response to a new state law regarding age verifications and parental consent for underage users. Fucking dogshit. The decision outlined in a blog post will stand until courts decide the fate of the law. I think this one can be overturned if they speed out the process. What I'm referring to, since if all of this shit was enforced, you know who will only be the only sites to keep themselves afloat? Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and other big tech corpos out there that have the resources, they have the bribes from politicians, they have the funds, they are going to be the full fucking monopoly. And for the rest of the world, yeah, they're going to get fucked over. Even for storefronts, places that sell stuff, if they're going to also demand to do that. And the way I see this, it can be overturned in this state, is if all of those sites starts blocking them. Give them the same treatment as the UK, because in the UK they have been pulling out all of the internet access outside of the world, and yeah, their businesses are seeing the consequences of that. So yeah, let's go. If they want to do this dog shit, this fucking Trojan horse, let them know what they have chose. Only with that way, that law can be overturned. So Mississippi approach will fundamentally change how users access Blue Sky, said the post. In ways that rules like the UK's Online Safety Act, which Blue Sky complies with, not surprising, don't, the law HB 1126 will block everyone from accessing the site, teens and adults, unless they hand over sensitive information. And once they do, the law in Mississippi requires Blue Sky to keep track of which users are children. Ah, you already got the data, but you still need to see if they're children. You see what it is? You see why this shit never stops at protected the children? It's never what that is. It's Orwellian surveillance. It has always been like this. That's why I'm fucking angry at these fucking tratcocks. Like that account lists up TikToks claiming, yes, this is a big step. If they want to turn the next evil, yeah, let's see. They haven't learned the lesson with the lefters. They deserve to suffer for fucking 40 years and the rest of their Thailand descendants, if I'm being honest here. Because, yeah, they're taking away freedom and common sense that parents should do proper parenting in the first place. Ah, man, so let's continue. In the UK, by contrast, users are only blocked from accessing direct message and sensitive content unless they undergo a verification process using a third-party tool. So Mississippi went fucking 7 steps ahead to be fucking Orwell. That's why it is. So let's continue. Building the required verification systems, parental consent workflows, and compliance infrastructures will require significant resources that our small team is currently unable to spare as we invest in developing safety tools and features for our global community, particularly given the law's broad scope and privacy implications. Yeah, all of that, what Mississippi is demanding is is expensive. But and let's objectively speaking, it's fucking expensive. The only ones that can pull that shit is Google, Facebook, and in this case X, unless Elon is still losing money. The only three giant corpos right now are the only ones that can pull out that investment, all that money to put that infrastructure. And even also, this is a problem with centralized social media. But well, people have shared their mind when it comes to centralized media. They comply with these fucking regulations because more often than not, this fucking corrupt politician pushing this and align perfectly well because all the only ones that regulations, restrictions, lawfare. If one only big corpo can pull out this, it turns into a monopoly. But also, look at this. If they speed out this process, and since Mississippi went full retarded in this one, yeah, they let them receive the fate that it should be blacklisted from the internet. And no, 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 I'm not going to push too much resources. Yeah, if the rest of the internet goes underground, yeah, it's going to be the best. And it's not going to be good for those businesses, but also they're going to demand to fight this law, primarily because this, or even the current administration of Donald Trump is going to have to step in and enact an executive order to stop this. And then if that executive order comes in hand, turn it into a permanent law, primarily because we are seeing all of this shit. The UK gave the worst ideas for the European Union and for the rest of the West. Even Brazil is pulling this shit already. But well, let's continue. H1 HB 1126 is one of numerous attempts to edge-gate social media in the US, but most similar laws have been blocked under court challenges as is likely unconstitutional, because it is. You're infringing on anyone's freedom and rights. HB 1126 went into effect thanks to an unexplained decision by the Supreme Court earlier this month, rejecting an emergency request to block it while a legal challenge progresses. As current opinion a current opinion from Justice Brett Kavanaugh acknowledged that the law probably violated the First Amendment, but said that the plaintiffs had not sufficiently demonstrated harm. And yeah, this is what I mentioned. They should speed the process. Ban Mississippi from having the internet. As how they know it, they should lose it immediately. Because only that way, yeah, that plaintiff is just going to be in hand really, really fast. And this shit is among many examples that is happening. And if the US falls, yeah, everyone is already in the grim era, man. And and all of this, look at this. Mm, now, however, Bluesky users who log into the friends inside the borders of Mississippi without a VPN anyway will be met with a message explaining the decisions. The decision applies specifically to Bluesky app. Other apps and services on decentralized AT protocol will make their own calls about access. So yeah, everyone they are going to jump onto VPN, and then we're going to see them trying to ban it. All of this because they don't want to see minors looking at explicit content. It's easy. Tell parents to do their job. See, it's so simple as that. So there you have it. Thanks for watching and please take care.